Okay, check this out. I heard a noise, and I went to go investigate, and this is what I found. I'm wearing jeans for the first time in close to 5 months. I get to go out of the village, which is very exciting. Anyway, so I should explain. Since March, we basically went into lockdown, so for safety and whatnot, no one was going in or out of the resort unless they absolutely had to. And yeah, we kind of haven't had an opportunity really to go out until recently, and even then, other than going over the street, I think I've gone out twice. So this is kind of an exciting moment just to go outside of the walls. Should be fun. So the day I went to immigration because we had to renew our visas, because originally my visa was set to expire. However, when flights and getting out of the country became significantly more difficult, that rule was since lifted and I was allowed to stay. However, the extension for all the visas was about to expire and I needed to get a new one. So I did that. Getting the new visa, however, did bring up a significant question, which is also a question I've received a couple of times in the past sort of little while, and that is, how long will you be here for? That's a good question. So at the moment the resort is not running, there is nobody here. Well, I'm here, and there are a couple of people working. The other day I was walking around and I saw this happen. So, fun fact. More people die from coconuts falling on their head than they do from shark attacks. So in the resort, they have a guy that goes up, climbs up, cuts them down so they can't fall. I just think it's fantastic to watch. Basically, I'll be here until next year, but when the resort opens, we don't really know. Again, I want to point out that my situation in all this is incredibly lucky. I went for a walk and kind of moved around outside for the first time in a while. And seeing outside, you see how hard Thailand, and especially Phuket, and especially the tourist areas, have been hit. Places are closing down left, right and centre. All the hotels are shut. A huge amount of the shops and the cafes and the restaurants and the souvenir stores and the markets and places which rely on tourists to have their day-to-day business are shut. Everything is shutting down. So today I heard a story about a man who works here, set up a shop selling burgers, and in the past 2 months he's apparently made 500 baht revenue. So before costs, before rent, before paying for food which goes off and expires and has to be fresh, before paying for any kind of advertising, before paying any of his staff, he made 500 baht. That's about $25 Australian in 2 months. $25. Hearing those sorts of stories and seeing what's happening kind of made me think, if I'm going to be here, I want to try to do something positive. I want to try to find a way that I can actually help. And I don't know what that is yet, but I'm going to try and figure it out. So that's going to be the goal.